Simon leans back in his chair, arms crossed, that familiar skeptical look on his face. He has seen thousands of auditions. He has heard dreams rise and crash within seconds. He has heard Elvis songs more times than he can count. The judges exchange glances, silently wondering what this young man will bring that they haven't already heard before. The contestant introduces himself softly. His voice trembles just a little, not from weakness, but from emotion. He talks about growing up in the Philippines, about music being the only escape from poverty, about how Elvis Presley's songs played through an old radio in their small home. He explains how his father used to sing Elvis while cooking dinner, how his mother would smile even on the hardest days. For him, Elvis was not just music. Elvis was hope. Simon raises an eyebrow when the contestant mentions Elvis. You can almost hear Simon's thoughts. Another Elvis song. Another imitation. Another risky choice. The audience senses it too. There is a tension in the air, the kind that makes you hold your breath without realizing it. Simon asks the question everyone is thinking. Why Elvis? The young man smiles, a nervous but genuine smile. He says Elvis taught him how to dream. Elvis taught him that a voice could travel beyond borders, beyond language, beyond background. He says tonight he is not trying to copy Elvis. He is trying to honor him. The music starts. At first, it's gentle. Soft guitar notes float through the theater. The audience leans forward. Then he sings the first line. And everything changes, his voice is rich, deep, and unexpectedly powerful. It's not a carbon copy of Elvis. It's something warmer, something more personal. It carries pain, love, and longing all at once. The room falls silent, the kind of silence that only happens when people are truly listening. Simon's expression shifts almost instantly. His eyebrows relax. His arms slowly uncross. He leans forward, eyes locked on the stage. This is not what he expected. The contestant closes his eyes as he sings, pouring every memory, every struggle, every prayer into each note. You can hear the Philippines in his voice, the nights without electricity, the mornings filled with uncertainty, the unbreakable belief that music could be a way out. The audience begins to react. A woman in the front row wipes tears from her eyes. A man nods quietly, moved beyond words. The song builds, rising higher, stronger, more emotional with every line. Simon is now completely focused. There is no smirk. No judgment. Just attention. As the chorus hits, the singer opens his eyes and looks straight at the judges. His voice soars, powerful but controlled, emotional but steady. It's the kind of singing that doesn't ask for approval. It demands honesty. You can see it happening. The moment when Simon realizes this is not just a good audition. This is a moment. The camera cuts to Simon, his jaw slightly open. He shakes his head slowly, almost in disbelief. He mouths the words "wow" without even realizing it. The song continues, and now the singer is no longer nervous. He's home. The stage belongs to him. His voice fills every corner of the theater, reaching places that words alone never could. Halfway through the song, the audience begins to clap softly along with the rhythm. It's not planned. It's instinctive. They are part of this now. The final note approaches. The singer takes one last breath and delivers it with everything he has left. The note hangs in the air, trembling, beautiful, and pure. Silence. For a split second, nobody moves. Then the theater erupts. The audience jumps to their feet, cheering, clapping, screaming. A standing ovation. The kind that shakes the floor. The kind that tells you something special just happened. The singer stands there, stunned. His eyes fill with tears. Simon Cowell, the man known for crushing dreams with honesty, is clapping. Not politely. Passionately. He walks closer to the table, still clapping, still shaking his head. When the noise finally dies down, Simon picks up the microphone. He pauses. You can tell he's choosing his words carefully. He says he has heard Elvis songs his entire life. He says most people shouldn't sing Elvis on this stage. He says it's dangerous, and usually it doesn't work. Then he looks directly at the contestant. He says, but that was unbelievable. The audience cheers again. Simon continues, saying that what made the performance special was not the voice alone, but the truth behind it. He says he felt the story. He felt the respect. He felt the heart. The singer breaks down, tears falling freely now. This is not just praise. This is validation. The other judges speak too, praising his tone, his control, his emotion. One judge says she forgot she was listening to an Elvis song because it felt brand new. Another says this is why this show exists. Simon finishes by saying something that hits hard. He says moments like this are rare. The singer nods, barely able to speak. He thanks the judges, the audience, his family back home, and everyone who believed in him when he had nothing but a dream and an old radio. As he leaves the stage, the crowd continues to cheer. He walks off slowly, still in shock, still wiping tears from his face. You can see it in his eyes. His life just changed. Backstage, he sits down, hands shaking, trying to process what just happened. He says he sang for his parents. He sang for every kid in the Philippines who feels invisible. He sang for hope. And that is what makes this moment unforgettable. This wasn't about copying a legend. This was about honoring one while becoming something new. This was about a Filipino voice reminding the world that greatness can come from anywhere. This was the moment when even Simon couldn't believe it.